back to boxing and a superb matchup in the 132-pound lightweight division. Romallis Ellis of the United States going against Kang of Korea. And Ferdy, following their early problems, the Americans, who are being greeted by a portion of this crowd, have come on strong.
Yes, I think they're finally gotten their act together. They're up, they're ready, they're on a nice roll here. And Romallis Ellis, I'm sorry to say, Romallis Ellis faces a very difficult opponent in Kang Suk Lee. The crowd is definitely behind him. The Koreans behind us are chanting already.
Romallis Ellis is the reigning lightweight national champion. 2 years ago, he was among the top in the world, and then he dropped off. But over the last year, he has come on and has been boxing well. Referee Luis Manami of Peru. Kang Suk, a university student, began his boxing career back in 1981. Became a member of the national team in 1985. Excellent all-around athlete. And he will be wearing the blue trunks, Ellis in the white trunks. A chant of "We want gold" from the United States group on hand here at Chamkil Students Gymnasium. Romallis Ellis, a southpaw. He's been boxing since back in 1981. He is the fifth of 6 children. His dad is a pressman for the Atlanta Journal. The downside on Romallis Ellis in terms of style is sometimes he's a bit on the over-anxious side. He'll come in too quickly, get hit by a jab, and that can cost him. We have a slight delay here. They will get it going in a moment. Apparently a discussion over at the officials' jury. And so the referee, Luis Manami, waiting for the indication that he can get this bout underway.
You know, at the start of it, there was a little controversy about the headgear the United States boxer Ellis was using. Is different from the Olympic headgear. This is blue and constructed differently. The referee pointed it out. They seem to have some discussion about it. I thought they okayed it, but apparently they're stopped somewhere on some point, and what we don't need is another incident. We need to go right smoothly into boxing and have a nice, clean competition here. What we don't need is another incident with the Koreans and the Americans right behind us in the audience mixed together.
The discussion is underway. Wally is trying to eavesdrop. Let's see if he can pick up what is going on. Let's go to Wally.
Okay, right now what we've got here is a dispute between the U.S. officials who say that it's the same 2 cornermen in the Koreans' corner as yesterday in the fight with Byung Jung-il that turned into a riot afterward. Paul Connor, the U.S. Amateur Boxing Federation Council, is saying if it's the same 2 guys, there's going to be trouble here. Let me see if I can hear what they're saying.
This is the 5 people. That one included in the list.
I'll tell you one thing. If these are the same 2 people, you're going to be in real trouble. We'll just pack up and leave.
Will he go through with the fight, Paul?
I'm serious, Mr. Hall. If these are the guys,
Both of them are not included in the list.
I mean, we're going to be reprimanded, and they're going to be reprimanded.
And no, Paul. There are 2 names is not included in there.
All right,
whatever I
you say so.
I'm not sure if those are the 2 who have been suspended. Paul Connor and the American people here apparently believe that they are.
Well, they look like the same 2 jokers to me.
How can I tell
One of them
looks
looks
here?
I'm not saying you are.
You see, Kim is not here. This is the 5 names. You can talk to Professor Chowdhury.
Give me the names and I'll take them to Professor Chowdhury.
I will write it in a clear handwriting, and you have my words. They will not.
Let's go on then.
Yeah.
I'll take it up to Chowdhury. Okay.
Apparently the fight will go on.
But I'm telling you, I'm going to protest if something happens.
You have my word.
All right, I'll go with your word.
Those 2 are not included in the list.
It better be right.
On
nice words, I'm telling him to commence boxing. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not going to tolerate it.
And as you just heard, The fight will go on despite the initial threat from Paul Connor, the corporate counsel of the United States boxing team. They never did release the names of the 5 Korean officials who were suspended because of the theatrics in the ring back on day 6. But I can tell you, Ferdy, that one of the coaches who was involved is not in the corner right now. I'm not certain about the other, but I do recall.
I'm really not either, but at this point, I think our interest should turn to the fair competition, the Olympic competition between these 2 young men. They've been robbed of attention. I think enough of politics. Let's get back in action.
And a nice combination landed by the Korean Lee. And he's hearing it from the Korean portion of the crowd.
Strong beginning by Lee. He is landing heavy leather on Ellis, who doesn't seem to be able to block those punches. Ellis coming back now.
And the crowd reacting to the combinations thrown by Lee Kang-suk of Korea.
Lee is fighting with all the energy now. He's fighting with determination, whereas Ellis is trying to just figure this out. He doesn't seem to be up for this right now.
Coming up on the halfway mark of round number 1. Remember, the scoring is handled by 5 judges. The winner of each round awarded 20 points. In a close round, the loser gets 19. 3 effective scoring blows equals 1 point. And a caution called on Ellis for hitting on the break. And apparently, referee Louis Manami making repairs. Well, there's some blood on the face of Lee.
And that's a little early to interrupt the fight for wiping a little bit of blood off the nose. I mean, that is a little early to do that. I hope that the referee does not interfere with this fight, because that's the focus of attention is on referees right now. And Lee and Ellis were just getting into spirited exchanges now.
Big left hand by Lee. Lee
is landing every hook he's throwing. Again, Ellis not coming in with hard punches, not fighting with brio, whereas Lee is fighting with everything he's got in this first round.
Ellis did connect on the counter off the combination. Half minute to go in this first round. And again, the blood flowing from the face of Lee.
No question that Lee is landing the more effective punches, and they're doing a lot of damage on Ellis. Ellis is holding his own as far as getting points is concerned, but his punches are doing nothing to Lee.
And it is 3 effective scoring blows equaling 1 point, and a scoring punch means a punch from the white portion of the glove must make contact effectively. And a look at our counterpunch after 1 round, and Lee landing 33% of his punches and had the apparent edge in round number 1. Romallis Ellis out of the United States going up against Lee Kang-suk of Korea. Too much water on the shoulders of Ellis, and the referee Manami of Peru wanted it taken care of. Ellis usually tries to come out to attempt to set the pace, but he took some hard shots in that opening round.
Oh, he blew that opening round every way you can blow it. Ring generalship, offense, effective punches. Lee was all over. And he's picking up where he left off. Ellis had better build some fire. This guy is just going all over him, is Lee, who seems determined not to leave this in the hands of the judges or the referee.
Lee Kang-suk, 21 years old, out of Korea. And the rhythmic hand clapping is from the Korean section of the crowd. Now Ellis with some scoring blows.
count of 1 good punch by Ellis.
So Romallis, Ellis looking to turn it here in the second round. The standing 8 on Lee. Any combination of standing 8s or knockdowns adding up to 3 would stop the fight, and Romallis Ellis has turned it around. Combination by Ellis. And we may see another standing 8. Yes, a second standing 8. Romallis Ellis coming on strong in the second round after Lee took charge in the first round.
And that's exactly what Ellis needed to wake up. He was getting pounded into submission. 1 punch turned his fight around.
And now, once again, the referee Manami taking care of the blood on the face of the Korean Lee. 2 standing 8s. We have 1:15 remaining in the bout, and Lee looks in big trouble. Here's Ellis looking to end it.
1 more, and it's all over, and boy, again, it's going to be a referee's choice. He better be careful.
Lee is in big trouble trying to hold on again. The blood is flowing. Down he goes. It is all over. It is all over. Romallis Ellis. No, they say no, he was tripped. Oh. It is not being called a knockdown. The referee, Luis Manami of Peru, indicating that it was a trip.
And Manami could have gotten off the hook. Here is the case of a very honest referee. He followed his judgment. He could have gotten off the hook, terminated the fight, and he's off the hook. As it is, he came in and ruled it is not a knockdown, and Ellis has to go back, as the doctor says, continue to box.
But it is Ellis again putting the pressure on.
Now the question is, can Ellis keep it up, or is he running out of gas? Because he's hammered Lee with everything he's got. Lee getting clean headshots.
Just under a half minute remaining in the second round. Romallis Ellis now looking very fresh. Not the case in the first round, and he continues to land scoring blows on Lee, who is taking a pounding.
And now the referee is taking his sweet time for that next standing 8 count, even though there were unanswered blows, one after the other, right on target.
So Lee will last the round and appear to get off the round for Romallis Ellis. 44% proficiency, which is enormous in the amateur ranks. This is the third and final round from the 132-pound lightweight division. The United States has won its last 4 bouts following the poor start. Now here is Lee turning it on.
Lee's acting like there was no second round. It's up to Ellis to catch him coming in.
And a caution call for pushing off. It's for Ellis of the United States.
Back to his careful style. He didn't come out swinging like he done. Remember, this third round can be crucial in Olympic scoring. It's a cumulative total.
Oh, Lee landing a hard shot, his first in some time on Ellis. And right hand, that may have been off the mark in terms of scoring, but certainly has its effect.
But Ellis came back with a very hard right hand, the kind that got Lee in trouble in the second round. Lee, I don't think, has thrown a jab this fight. He's just hooking all the time.
A caution to the corner of the United States. Too much talking by the coaches. Kenny Adams, Hank Johnson, Marv Albert, fight doctor Freddie Pacheco, with 1:40 remaining in the third round. Caution number 2 on the coaches. A third caution would mean a warning, and that would mean taking a point away from Ellis,
which could cost him this bout, because it's very close. First round big for Lee, second round big for Ellis. Here we are in the third round, and this will tell the tale. What happens from here to the bell is what's going to tell the tale. Ellis has a little shuffle to indicate he's fresh, punching hard now to the head of Lee. All he's got to do is step inside these wide hooks with a straight right hand. That's all Ellis has got to do to end this, but he's hooking with a hooker. No understanding that.
A minute remaining in the bout.
ripping, effective punches to the head and body of Lee. Lee tiring badly again.
Ellis forcing 2 standing 8s. Perhaps there could have been a third in that second round. But the way this one is going, we could be headed to a decision. And there we are in the area of anything can happen. 30 seconds to go in the bout.
Although unofficially what can happen is that Ellis is teeing off, scoring point after point, and doing a great deal of damage. Lee has no energy left, and he is getting caught by everything. Ellis building up huge points here.
Combination painting the face of Lee, who looks to his way down. That's a third standing 8. Now, a combination of fights and knockdowns would end it. Lee, very fast, is running out. The combination of 4 over the entire bout. Still seconds.
Lee is an exhausted fighter. His face is a mask of exhaustion. He has
it.
Nothing left at the belt.
Strong turnaround by Romallis Ellis after the shaky start. The United States boxing team rooting Ellis on, and we'll be back with the decision after these words.
By this point in the third round is really having his way. He's intent on scoring punches. They're not only scoring flush on the white of the glove, but they're creating a great deal of damage for Lee. Fading badly, and at the end was just absorbing a large beating. This third round showed a disproportionate punches Ellis landed to Lee.
So now we have come to the decision, and the scoring according to counterpunch to Romallis Ellis. But let's see what the judges have in store. Romallis Ellis gave away the first round and then came on strong. 2 standing 8s called on Lee Kang-suk in the second, another in the third, in the final seconds of the bout. And the referee, Luis Minami of Peru, awaiting. Bout that began with some the United States team that the coaches in the Korean corner were among those suspended off the fracas that took place in day number 6. Now we're set. Here's the decision.
The winner is on point 5-0 in the red corner, Ellis Romallis, USA.
All 5 judges going in favor of Romallis Ellis out of Ellenwood, Georgia. So he has won by decision over Lee Kang-suk. And the United States team has certainly turned things around. They have now won their last 5 bouts, and Romallis Ellis advances in the lightweight division.
All right, Marv, thanks very much. Early